What's going on, YouTubers? I got a surprise package today. I actually never even got tracking for this. It just showed up. And you guys will not believe how lucky and happy I am I got this. Now this is a custom statue of dun 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 Link, 1/4 scale. I am so excited to get this statue. You guys have no idea. So I never found out about this custom statue until it got released. And this bad boy sold out everywhere. No joke. So I contacted the creator and asked him if there was anything he could do for me. And out of pure luck, someone canceled their order. And I was able to get him for a solid deal. I don't even know what the original retail was. I think it was $800 plus shipping, but he just gave it to me for $1,000 shipped. And I immediately jumped on that opportunity because I love Zelda, and I really wanted this statue. The guy was supposed to get me tracking today, and I got the statue today. So I am so happy I got this. Holy cow, you guys have no idea. Felt like it's been forever since I've gotten a statue too. Seems like everything's been getting delayed recently. And I haven't seen any other videos of this statue out there. I'm honestly surprised. Well, I mean, here's one thing. The edition size is only like 45 or something stupid low like that. So, I mean, you would think for Link, it'd be much higher. I mean, I understand it's pretty pricey. Yeah, if you look at this, sculpted by Caleb Netson, one Link to rule them all, 1/4 scale Link statue, number 44 out of 45. So I really lucked out getting this for retail price. Holy effing cow. Such a crazy story on how I got this, no joke. So I'm just gonna put this here and just move this over here for now until I can get this ready. So really happy I got this statue. Like, really happy. Okay, so there's a lot of pieces to this, so just bear in mind with me. My puppy's going crazy. Here is the shield. Looks awesome. So I'll just set that down right here. Really nice packaging, by the way. Very impressed with this packaging. You know, they use the really nice foam, the black foam, to protect it. So I'm really hoping there's no damage. Seems like there's a lot of intricate parts. No, I'm not even sure where a lot of this stuff even goes, to be honest. I know there's lots of like tree effects. That goes right there. I was seriously so surprised when I came home to see this statue at my door. Absolutely crazy. So just gotta find where this piece goes. Looks like it's right here up front. Like that. Several little tree parts in this. Now you gotta believe me, when I first saw this was sold out and I couldn't get it, I was devastated. And one person was selling it, wanted $1,600 plus shipping. And I was like, get the out of here. I am not paying that much for the Link statue. It's just way too much money. Just super happy to have this. You know, I really feel like it's gonna fit my collection. You know, considering I have the 1/4 Zelda, 1/4 Ganondorf, and first 4 figures. Who knows what the heck's going on with them? I mean, not freaking making a Link 1/4, which is driving me absolutely crazy. So apparently there's 2 shields. I did not know that. Yeah, it looks like a more battle damaged and maybe from a different game. The shield looks a little bit different. But there's 2 shields. I did not know that. That definitely a really cool surprise to me. I did not know there was a second shield. I do know there's like 3 heads that come with this. So this is more of like an evil looking head. Whereas this, grin on his face. And I'm not sure what this Zelda face is from. It's more, I'm honestly not sure. But that one's probably my least favorite of the heads. I do like the evil looking head. The other head just looks kind of weird. The normal regular head is my favorite. Had to be very careful getting this out of the box. That front hairpiece was lodged in. If I would have pulled it, I would have broke it. But I saw it, so I pulled the thing out. Yeah, this is the head I like. This one looks good. Great detail and paint job. Really impressed with this custom statue. One of the best customs I've seen out there. For sure. Okay, I'm just getting the Link body and sword out of the other box. So just give me a brief moment. Very heavy, by the way. So here's the body. Really good paint job and detail. This is fantastic looking. Really is. I believe it's actually like this. So I had it backwards. So he's lunging like that. And I'll just put this head on so you can see it. Like so. And now I'll put this shield. The shield's actually back. Wait, this is, yeah. Gotta make sure I put this in correctly. All right, it's magnetized. This on the back. Fits in perfectly. And it looks like there's 2 swords as well. So I'm just gonna whip these bad boys out. Got to be extremely careful with this. Don't want anything to break, basically. So, it looks like they even plastic wrapped the sword, which is interesting. How am I going to get this off? That's it. The sword twists off. Just pull it off. Yes, like the sword's just dangling. So here's one sword. Such a good detail and paint job. This is ridiculous. Let's just get the other sword. And did not know this had this many switch out parts. I thought it was only the 3 heads. Right in. So this sword's a little shorter. Maybe it's the big Goron Sword, as you can see. Raiden, stop. My dog's pulling this goodness. So I'm going to put probably, and this is real metal and sharp, by the way. I'm probably going to put the bigger sword for now, just because I like the big sword. I think it looks pretty sick. Boom, and I can angle the sword actually how I want. So I could angle it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up in the statue room, and we'll do a full video review and up close parts. Alright everybody, this is not Link's final spot. I'm just showing you right now how massive this 1/4 scale is. Honestly, this looks bigger than 1/4. It almost looks 1/3 scale. It's ridiculously big. You know, compare it next to the Clicker, who's 1/4. Link's not that massive. You know, he's not a big character. I mean, he's probably like freaking 5'9" if I was to guess. So this feels really big. It feels like a 1/3 almost, between 1/4 and 1/3. And it's incredibly impressive. I'll let you know my thoughts. So here we have the base, which is rock base. It looks really good. Really good detail. You can see the different shading and other like forms of rocks sticking out. You got the trees, which looks great. Everything's magnetized, the trees that sticks in. God, this statue's seriously impressive. I'm so happy I got this. Yeah, this base is very detailed. And then the bottom is just a black, like bottom base. I think they definitely could have made some improvements to the base. Instead of plain black, maybe give it like a Triforce Zelda type theme. You know, I think that would make it a little cooler if they could have done that. I mean, the base is cool looking. Could have been better, is all I'll say. I would give the base an 8 out of 10. Now, it's not the most ultimate cool base ever out there, but it's definitely cool, and I like it. Now, Link himself is basically flawless. The detail and paint job is crazy good. And I mean, look at those boots. They look like real leather. It looks like a prototype type paint job. I mean, this is not your typical factory paint job. This is really impressive. Now look at the pants, the shading, and the close-up detail. You can really tell they put a lot of attention to detail in this statue. One thing I really like about it is the pose. It's a action pose, leaning forward. Different shades of green. The belt looks like real leather. The shield looks awesome. I like the paint job they chose. It's very shiny. I like how they included 2 of them. The face looks great. Now this face I really like. You know, it looks just like Link from like maybe a Twilight Princess Link. And the head. I love how they gave you 2 swords and it's real metal. So here's the Master Sword. I believe this is the Twilight Princess one or the big Goron Sword. Not 100% sure. Let's go ahead. I mean, you can see that. I mean, this thing is freaking huge. You know, look at the arm brace, backside of the sword. And then the back part, which has the sword holder, as well as these little like ocarina pouches. You got the Triforce, the other symbol of Zelda. I really like the texture detail they put in this. Really, really impressed. Now this is probably, oh my gosh, such a cool statue. Really, really like this. Super, super cool. Like, wow. I would say it's my favorite Zelda statue. Better than Link on Epona, which I'll compare it to. Now, look at all the switch out parts. So here we got another sword. The sword is slightly different. It's still a purple. The hilt is different. Yeah, it's a little different hilt. You know, like right here where he's holding it. And then the little Triforce symbol is not painted on this one. It's painted on the other one. And also it's short, which is nice in case you need the space. Here's the other heads. Now you got this one, which sort of reminds me of like Zelda 2 face. Then here's more of just like an evilish Link. This works much better for the Dark Link. For me, this is the Dark Link head because they didn't make a Dark Link version. And then this shield is slightly different. I will, compare it and show you. As you can see, it's, more, it's just slightly different painted. I'm not sure which Zelda game it's from. I'm going to ask the owner what it's from, but it's definitely more of like a rusted look. I'm definitely going to use these switch out parts, and this is really impressive. 3 heads, 2 shields, 2 swords, massive statue, impeccable detail and paint job. This is really impressive. I mean, if you can ever get your hands on this, frickin' buy it. Let me go ahead and show it to you next to some other Zelda statues now, as well as the poster. Alright, so here's it next to the exclusive poster it comes with. Poster is basically just the statue, literally almost the same size, on the rock, as well as a nice Hyrule castle background. So I'm probably going to get that bad boy framed and display it maybe up there. Alright, let's put it next to Ganondorf and Zelda. Boom. Check that out. Finally, having all 3 in 1/4 scale for the first time. You can see the link on Epona right there. Another 3 links. This honestly almost completes my Zelda collection. If First 4 Figures does make a 1/4 link, I will still get it. But if they don't, then I got this one, so no big deal. I would love if they made it, but if they don't, no big deal for me. I got my 1/4 link, and this really is one link to rule them all. They went all out. And as you can see, he definitely is slightly too big. I would say make him slightly smaller. His head is bigger than Ganondorf's. Way bigger than Zelda's. Definitely feels a little too big. But outside of that, it does look absolutely phenomenal here in my shelf. You can see it next to other 1/4 scale statues. Such impeccable detail and paint job. Definitely freaking amazing. And the switch out parts. Home run for sure. There you have it, folks. I'm going to back up a little bit to show you the whole Zelda collection. So when I first open my door, that's the first thing I see. I do love how they have the shield up front so you can really see it. Although they're Zelda statues, you never really see the shield, so it's nice to have that. Let's get some more just close-ups of this bad boy. It looks great from like a side angle, so that's why I have it like when I walk out of the room, I can see it like this. Really, really impressive for sure. Nice big Link statue, finally. Big shout out to the company that made this and the owner who delivered this. I got it before I got tracking, which is really impressive. See it next to Link on Epona. There's really good detail on this. The texture detail is very impressive. First 4 Figures does a great job on Zelda statues. But as you can see, there is no texture detail in either of these statues at 1/4 scale. They're very detailed and whatnot, but they do not have this little impeccable detail. Now look at the Link on Epona, which is a really good statue, bear in mind. And the sword, which is actually the exact same sword as this one. So if you look, the size difference. 1/4 versus 1/6. My overall score of this statue, honestly, if we don't count the base and the slightly oversized, it's a 10 out of 10, but due to the fact it's not really a true 1/4, and the base isn't like a perfect base, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. Other than that, it's a incredible statue. One of my favorites now. So like and enjoy, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.